day that I die, I think I'll never have courage to ever ask you why. You have me feeling like my life was a lie, so I continue to try and never let you see a tear from my eye. And maybe cause I'm embarrassed, but maybe cause you ain't worthy. But all you did was hurt me, abandon me and desert me, left me as a bastard child. And even when you saw me, never took time to look past the smiles to see the pain that I was living with. So who am I kidding with? I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've envisioned this thought, or rather a reason for you leaving, and came to the conclusion I wasn't good enough for keeping. So I'm sorry, I apologize to you. I never meant to cause you all the pain I put you through. Maybe when I was young I must have made you mad, or done something that made you think I hated you, Dad. But I didn't, I promise, and still you left and left me alone as still as my breath, and I couldn't breathe. I'm still unable to breathe, and if I ever have a child I'll be unable to leave. Cause I refuse to keep love from flesh and blood, have them growing up in their mind with questions of their past, wondering what they did wrong. I pray to God that you don't hate this song or hate me. I'm sorry you had to leave me, Dad. Believe me, Dad, I know now you didn't need me, Dad, and I accept that it's not your fault. But you left Mom too, and I blame you, that's all your fault. I don't accept that, and still can't understand. How could you leave her? She barely spoke English, man, with 2 kids, and me and my sister weren't even grown. A car that always broke down, a low-class home. She worked 2 jobs, and what were you doing? Where were you at when we had nothing and nothing was moving? Did you ever stop to think about what she was going through, or how she abandoned her brothers and sisters to be with you? I bet you didn't, you son of a bitch. The very thought of you will have me feeling like the son of a bitch. Who up and leaves a woman when she needs you most? You fucking coward, she had no one when she needed you close. And that's real, and still you left, and left her alone to be as still as a breath, and she couldn't breathe. She's still unable to breathe, and she was stuck with me and sis, but wasn't able to leave because she loved us with all of her heart. She held shit together when everything seemed to be falling apart by itself. She is the strongest woman on this earth, but it's a shame that all her strength came from the pain and the hurt that you caused her. Makes me wonder why'd you even bother. You should've left her alone the first time that you saw her, cause I'd rather not be born than cause a struggle for my mother. And I love her, but if she ain't met you, she'd have never suffered shit. You're lucky I still talk to you. You're lucky that there's never been a time I've ever fought with you. You're lucky I don't do you like you did us and leave, cause with or without you we'll continue to breathe, and that's real. I apologize, I had to write this song, but I'm a grown man, shit I know right from wrong, and you grown too, so I know you did what you had to do, not something you were glad to do. I shouldn't have been mad at you, but still, you never had to look my mother in the eyes and tell her how much you apologize for making her cry, and that hurts. Her pain is like a knife in my back. It would have been nice to relax, but I was fighting with facts and wanted to believe that you had a reason to leave, and if you did, then don't explain it to me, cause I understand. I need you to know that I don't hate you. I'm not saying the things that I'm saying only to blame you. I just got a lot to get off of my chest. Sometimes I look at things and start feeling awfully blessed, cause I did see you a little, and for that I was glad. I mean, Tempe never even met his dad, and that sucks coming up, never knowing your pop, making you so self-destructive you'd never know when to stop. But instead of focusing on blowing the spot, you would harness all the energy into knowing you got something better ahead of you. I hope everything I've said to you ain't never offended you. If it did, I never meant it to. I ain't trying to point fingers, and even later on in your mind when this joint lingers, don't be sad, cause still you're left to be left alone, just as still as your breath when you can't breathe. Cause when you're still unable to breathe, I'll be right there, and I'll be unable to leave, because I love you with all that I've got. No matter what, I'm always gonna call you my pop, but I won't forget to be so easy on what you done to my mom. But deep down I know you were wrong, so I'll accept that.